Hello everybody, this is Kathy and I wanted to document these photos of Lane holding his little sister, and this has been probably four years ago, but I cut them all around the same size and then I mounted each photo, and now I'm going to do a flip of all three photos. Now I don't put anything on the back side of the flip because I might do some journaling on one of them maybe. But my main focus was to use three photos, and I am using a sketch from Laura Whitaker. And I'm sure you will recognize it because it's straight on. The only thing that I didn't do was use flowers, and I didn't do much of the mixed media. But I love her designs, and it's just a jumping off point for me. And this is a good way to use up three photos and then have one showing. So I will make a note on this layout, maybe on the back of the layout too. Or, I'm just now thinking about it, I might put a little tab at the bottom that says lift. That way, later on, they will know that there's other photos. So I put the black and white one on top, and I switched the washi tape. I started using that floral one, and then I thought, why, it really don't match the scraps that I have next to me on the left. I'm just using odds and end scraps and seeing what I can make out of it. Last night I sat here watching Netflix, and I started fussy cutting some cameras and some journaling spots. So I used those on the layout too. Right here I am making my own tags. And now I had one, I think this was like a 3.5 by 12. I just cut it at an angle, and I'm using one half on the bottom and the other half on top. And then I bring in some washi tape, and this washi tape is from All Heart. The pink, I don't bring it in quite yet, but I'm trying to figure out how I want to lay these tags. So here's a little scrap of paper that I cut into a banner. And here's another scrap, but I don't end up using that. I do pull it out. I'm going to cut another little strip to make another banner. Stick that in, and that is just about like what the sketch looks like. So here I'm going through some cameras that I fussy cut, and these are from, I think, Glitter Girl Chamel's cameras. So I got 3 of them out. There's the rest of them. And then I have this pile of, I think this one was from Truly Grateful. And here I'm just trying to figure out what else to put up there to kind of camouflage the washi tape in that big gap. So I make another tag. And now I'm just I move that white paper. I think that the plaid paper is from Pink Fresh. No, not Pink Fresh. Pretty Little Studio. And these came in, I think, was it October Hip Kit? I'm not for sure. But I know I've been trying to play with them. Here I'm tucking those labels down below, and I had a little scrap piece. Here's the thin pink washi tape from All Heart crepe paper, and I bring it across the top, and then I also bring some down on the bottom. I do have to pull that up and trim that. All right, so there I'm going to start gluing my tags down, my labels. And this little piece I'm showing you is just a scrap piece. And now I decide which camera do I want where. So I kind of play with them and move them around a little bit. But I'm going to start gluing stuff down. All right. I love the colors. I love the orange and pink, and then there's a hint of blue. Even though, you know, it's both of them, I figure I could bring both colors into this. So as you can see, I'm making a boo-boo. How is my photo going to flip with those tags where they are? I do realize, and I have to move them, and I just kind of move them to the back. Still looks really cute. Love the way it looks. I get my thread, and I cut me some thread to make some bows. I make 3 bows. Alright, so there they're flipping up, and that's the way I want it. Okay, here's my thread, and I think I leave all that in. I even tie them, and I think I leave the first couple and show you on camera, and I trim them down, and yeah, there you go. Okay, so you see them off to the left. Now I cut off another little piece, and I'm going to tuck that underneath the top photo. Just kind of camouflage that a little bit. And see, you can still flip it. Now I glue on my bows. I put 3 little dots and lay them there. Okay, and then I put some pop dots underneath the camera. Okay, just seeing if I can flip it. And I'm looking for my 3D foam. All right. This layout was super fun to make, and I'm just playing around. It's not for it's not for Punched Out Thursday or Mixed Media Frenzy. I'm just doing this for fun, and I thought I would video it. Okay, here is where I lift up that, and I just go ahead and bring down the washi tape that I had up top. And then I think about putting something, then I decide not to. So I pop dot the rest of the cameras, and I don't even use enamel dots on this layout. I get out my Lindy's sprays, and I use Tiffany Blue, and then I also use Cotton Candy Pink. But first I add a title, and these are also from All Heart crepe paper, and I put Love You. And now here is where I add some little light dusting of sprinkles, and I hope you enjoyed this layout. Wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. I really appreciate you watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.